Hmm. If you've had certain struggles in a job, it's some sort of environment, work environment, I do see that it's going to stop and you're going to have a breather. Perhaps you're taking a small break or something, but I do see you will be having um, some rest, or you're needing some rest for yourself before um, you kind of dive back in. But there is some things that are needing to be worked on and looked after, like from on the job front. It like something that felt very undeserving, towards you. And I do see somebody wanting to make things up to you. So I don't know if that's something specific, but I do see you could be getting an apology of some kind soon. So you're very favored in many, many ways, and I do see you going back feeling fresh, and also not allowing certain things to bother you as much because it's not personal, and it's something to do with them. That's what I'm seeing. Hard work here. I do see a lot of hard work, and you're so multi-skilled and talented, and something of your hard work, you start to see fruits of your labor from that. Things do start to pay off. Even if it's something so tiny, it starts to have a ripple effect. This is what's happening here. You're having such a ripple effect, even if it's from the tiniest thing, the ripple effect will start to get bigger and bigger here. And there's also something that you are resuming that you enjoy doing, or it wants you to resume. It's like being following you around. If it's a passion of yours of some kind, or it does not want to leave you. It's like it refuses to get out of your way, which is a blessing, which is something really, really good. It's a blessing. So you can sort of focus and pay attention to that as well. I do get for some of you, you're going to be reminded of some special occasion coming up that you almost forgot or will forget about, but you get reminded, and it's like, oh wow, doing something special for it. Could be a last minute organization, last minute gift. Again, could be specific. You're going to get off this roller coaster. I do see something that felt very much like it was a roller coaster that you're finishing. You're getting off. It's like, you've already paid for the ride. It feels like, without your acknowledgement somehow, and you've been on this, and it's like, okay, it's past its sell by date now. It needs to start to calm down, and don't worry, you are getting off that roller coaster, because it feels like the roller coaster, up and down, and spins around, and you were kind of on that level, and it just stayed on that chaotic level. But now you're going to find that ground. So less chaos, more organized. Some of you going on a trip, a field trip, perhaps. I'm seeing something like that. Things are going to settle down, and it looks so much greener, is what I'm seeing. Fresher and more productive, and something that you're producing is looking really, really good. And I'm seeing a lot of helpful people around you. You're very, very helpful, and it's like, others are giving back finally. Your karma is giving back. It's like the return of the blessings is what I'm seeing. It's so interesting. You will have your foot in the door. There's a door that's ajar, has not closed. And you have your foot in there. And it's like you know exactly what to do with that. And I do see some sort of, from before, perhaps you had a promise that was broken. But there's something that's resurging from that, and things will be applied and done what is necessary. And it's like whoever broke that promise feels bad about it and coming through again to fix it for you, which is really, really good. And I do see partnership, something that is being resolved within a partnership as well. or something within a relationship that is being resolved. Very nice. Okay. Let's see what the cards have for you. Aquarius, Aquarius. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Lovely. All right. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. And the Death card. Okay, Ace of Cups, Four of Swords, the Death card. Yep, you are needing to take a break. You see, like, that's a big confirmation here. There's something that has been calling for you to do this, and there's going to be big changes. It needs you to step away from some sort of situation. Even if you can't take a break from work, there's something, it could be, just your own state of being. There is something that is you're needing to break free from. It's that time. You're in a really good period time of this healing, of this peace. And I do see you're going to be completely re-energized. And as you go back in, it's not going to be the same. Very, very different from there on. There we go. So you can receive the Two of Wands. I love that. And what I am also seeing is that, you've earned enough respect for things now to go your way, for you to be heard, The Five of Cups. All right. Two of Wands and the Five of Cups. I see something here that you've been praying for. You have been looking for the signs, and you do receive them, and there is an action, absolutely, which is really, really important, that you are taking, and there's something that you have been trying to decide whether it's the right thing or not, which path to go down, what choice to make, and it will be the right one. Perhaps maybe I just see, maybe you feel like some sort of doubt whether you did take the right one, but or somebody didn't. It's like you should be celebrated, and perhaps you feel like it isn't being done in that way, in the way that you expected it to. But because I see you scoring here, you're scoring big. There is something that feels like it's like you receive some kind of justice, and but don't worry about others that don't want to, that should be as happy for you, but they're not. Or there's something here that just, don't focus any more attention or energy, because you're bringing more of that, into the situation. You need to focus on this dream that you are building for yourself, the avenue, the door that I said it was still ajar and open for you. That is such a blessing. You must turn around and focus on that is still coming through for you. It is I do see a healing journey that you've been on, but there's something that is there for you, and things that are unnecessary for you, or that feel like in your mind could have been so much better, not worth your energy. There's something a lot bigger coming through, and it's because of something that you have chosen to take. And the Emperor. We have the Emperor. I feel like pulling out another card. It's asking me to pull out another card, so I will. Okay, this really wanted to come out. The Nine of Pentacles. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. You are doing things because of you, in your own way. Very strong, very independent. Rising up. It's like you're making your mark in many ways because of your choices, your circumstances, and change for the better. And there's something that feels very much like a leadership role. You're very much doing this on your own accord, for yourself, seeing things flourish, needing to do this, having access to the right resources, to the right people, and so forth. There is someone also that does agree with you, that protects you, that's a lot wiser and perhaps older than you as well on this journey. and very, very caring, but also kind of stern, but it pays off. All of this, it's like maybe you have a good mentor of some kind, but all of this really does pay off, and you're attracting what you're wanting to build. You're attracting that success. I love this flourishing.